Hey, somebody leave a comment, please, because I'm on my phone on this one and want to know where the comments are, if possible. To go. Okay, welcome to live. I know that, but let's go. Where they at? You know, if you're in here, just say something. So type like the number one or whatever. Anything. Why is okay? What's up, Selena? Thank you. I saw Selena first person in here. How are you, Selena? What's going on? Thank you for that. Now I know where it's at. I got it. A lot of comments coming in. What's up, Miss Erin? How are you? Hey, Sally. What's happening? Proud Army Mom, Brandy. So I did want to give an update over a little bit earlier. I like what you're doing out here, Explosive. I appreciate that. Mason, I'm kind of near there. Skunky, what's happening, Skunk? Yeah, I'm gonna get into it. Fort Myers is a dangerous city. Man, if you think that, hey, on survival week. I don't know. I don't know where, how you would think that. Not at all. This is one of the easiest places to live in the world. That's fine. This over here, the county over, everywhere. Fort Myers is sweet. So is Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda, all that. But anyway. Why is that running? That's so weird. So yeah, man. First thing I got to do off the top, man, is my bad to Candace. I'm sorry, Mama. You know, I mean, I didn't mean to put it out there this morning, but I was just happy that listen, I was frustrated with this asshole pulling up, and after speaking with Don, you know, I was happy that y'all were doing something. So I probably should have thought about it. I probably should have called you. You know, we 100% support you, have your back. So I do apologize to you, Mama. You know, don't get mad at me. It ain't nothing but a chicken wing. But yeah. So this asshole JLR, you probably already know. If I make a serious post like that, it's never a joke, and I shouldn't have to explain myself with that. But you know, I do joke a lot on the channel, parodies and whatever. But I would never joke like that. First off, to anybody listening. But yeah, this idiot. I have a clip of the stunt that he pulled this morning, where he is videotaping a vehicle, showing the license plate, walking around it, like the tragedy pimp, clout chasing weirdo that he is. And then he knocks on the motel room door, steps back, and says, "Where's Summer?" When Candace opens the door. Crossed a lot of lines right there. Crosses a lot of lines right there. Okay. And yes, I'm gonna confirm. I'm not gonna say too much, but this is what I'll tell you. Yes, the police were called. I'm very happy to tell you guys that when the subject of they knew who the Wells were. Okay. They knew who the Wells were. No, don't get all conspiracy. No, they're not looking at them. No, it's not a blue couch. No, they don't think they did. No, but they knew about the case, and they also knew about YouTube, and that is one of the best things I heard all freaking month. In regards to JLR, they know about him. Okay, and without going too much more into it than this, what I could tell you is, yeah, probation officer was called. Police. Okay. Now, with that in mind, I want people to think about one thing. If I could recall right, I want to say that this idiot was doing something in the Idaho 4. I think it was the Idaho 4 case. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he was like harassing Oh, you know what it was? Madoff. Not Madoff. What's the guy's name? The lawyer dude that just went to friggin' prison. Come on, man. What's his name, man? What was the guy's name that went to prison? The lawyer. Help me out, y'all. You know who it was? Damn, why can't I remember this guy's name? What's up, Sal? What's up, Jersey?
Jersey, don't.
What's the guy's name that just went to prison for a long time? He lost the trial.
Jersey, the person?
He was on a lot of pills.
Saw.
Murdaugh, thank you. So I don't remember if it was the Idaho 4 case or the Murdaugh case. This dude was out there like harassing one of the family members. So at one of the family members also called the police, and at that's the time where he got a police report and he's on probation. So obviously back then nothing happened, but this is federal probation officer. So at some point there's a conversation like, hey man, you can't be doing this. You can't be doing this. I understand you do YouTube this and that, but you cannot be. I don't know what was said between them two, but we could all like assume something like that. And hopefully, let's keep everything crossed. Fingers, legs, arms, nuts, everything. Hopefully, that's actually what happened, because if the probation officer addressed him in the Murdaugh stuff or the Idaho 4, whatever it was, now they've already talked about it. There's already been a warning. Now there's video clips. And thank you for the person who emailed me that segment. Very much appreciated that, and I forwarded over to the Wells. And I'll stop with the update. You know, a few things I'm not going to tell you. And it's only privacy reasons, but yes, they were called. Yes, probation officer was called. They knew about the situation. They were well up on it. And lastly, there is a trespassing notice over there, so that's going to be coming to a halt altogether, which is good. But the greatest thing is they knew. They already had been up on it. And I'll say this, they were pissed. Okay? I don't know if he's been arrested.
I was on the phone with her when the 9 was there, and they were not thrilled.
This is how probation works, right? If you're on probation, and it doesn't matter for a year, 10 years, a month, and you catch a new charge or something like this happens, you don't violate probation instantly. If something like that happens, they have to put a warrant out for your arrest. So most violations of probations, it takes 2 weeks for the judge to sign off on the warrant. Okay, and I'm not saying that the guy VOP'd, but what I am confirming with you guys is you've already seen the videos. I'm confirming that yes, police were there, multiple police. Yes, they knew about that tragedy, pimp. They knew who the victims were. There's video of what was of the complaint, and they were pissed and called the dude's PO. Okay? I really hope that on one of his federal probation stipulations is you need to get permission to travel outside of the state.
Oh, yeah.
I really, 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 really hope that is a stipulation, because if it was, he's fucked either way. Because what's going to happen is he either asked for permission to go to where they're at and lied about it, and they got the police called on him and charges pressed, or he didn't ask for permission and just went there, which is no bueno either way. No bueno either way. So if JLR's going to jail, if anyone's going to put him in jail, it happened today. Now again, violation of probation, it takes a little bit of time. And to be completely honest, even saying that, I'm talking about on a state level. I don't have any idea how federal stuff works. Hit these comments real fast. I have the clip of so I see what's going on. All right, look, I made a post earlier. Tragedy pimp JLR drives to where Don and Candace are staying right now. And
even if he got permission to go out of state, he didn't get permission to do that, which means he basically lied. He had to say, "Oh, I'm going to visit my so and so."
Correct.
So that video is already sent to the PO and everything else.
So he travels to where they're staying and decides he's gonna knock on the motel room door, and then have the boss to say, "Where's Summer?" Recording it live, and weirdly enough, right after whatever this live is that he's doing, or whatever it is, maybe it's a video, I don't know. I was at work, but as soon as I got wind of it, I made a post on my community, and it spread around. But all of a sudden, the video's on private. What happened, JLR?
Too bad we have
it. What had happened?
Too bad it's in my phone.
Oh, yeah. And again, to the person who emailed me, you remain nameless, but you are very grateful for that, and sent over to who it needs to go to. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to upload a clip for the ones who haven't seen in a few minutes when I get home. I'm sure if you look on YouTube, you'll find it. It's all it is this idiot walking around a car. He's zooming in on somebody's license plate. Okay. And then he's walking up to the car. And then he knocks. It was a real dick move. And that is crossing the line. It is crossing the line. You don't bother people, man. It's your opinion and your assumption, however you feel. That's your opinion. You're not a fucking journalist, media. You're not a journalist. Or let me reword that. You're not a person of the press. You don't get to just go knocking on where people reside. You don't get to do that. They have been off social media like that. I told y'all, Donnie, he stepped away from YouTube. He ain't been on panels like that. This dude is just dry for content and just pulling a stunt. Well, you fucked around, and I hope to Jesus you find out. I know 100% what I'm telling y'all on live, that happened. Now it's just up to the fate of whose hands it's in. Okay? But it's not like one of these little YouTube scuffs and beefs where a creator and another creator, there's police involved or this and that, and it's hearsay. There's a clip of him doing this. Okay? They knew about the dude. They knew about the victims. They know where he resides. Like, you traveled to do that stunt. You're on federal papers, boy. You're playing with fire. Man, I will laugh my ass off if you violate probation, federal probation, for YouTube. You would be just the type of dude to do it. Sue yourself, bitch. Sue yourself. Exactly, pussycat. I don't know. How far is that? How many states is that? From A to B.
Here?
From Florida. Listen, people, he lives in Southwest Florida.
He's only like 3 states away, but it's a lot of hours.
He's at the bottom. If you look at Florida, it looks like a big penis. It's on the he lives on the other side of where Lake Okeechobee, the circle, the big body of water at the bottom of
It's a 15-hour and 31-minute drive, and there's 1, 2, 3, like I said, 4 states between us and them.
Damn. So he lives on if you look at Florida on a map, you'll see the body of water, the circle towards the bottom. If you look at that circle, that's the east side of the state. JLR is on the directly across the other side of the state. You don't live too far from me. But yeah, that's way more than a hop, skip, and a jump. That dude he knew something was up. Well, look here. He knew the wrath was coming down, because why would he privatize it? Why? Why? Real piece of shit that dude is. Where did JLR get his traveling money? He don't work. Oh, Kathy, that's an easy one. People support that dude, and there's nothing you can do about it. Say about it. People support Bullhorn Betty. It's people's money. You can't even rag on them. People are going to spend their money and support whoever they want to support. But he actually has money. He has a little something in the bank. When he was roaming around Pasco County, I was glad I didn't run into their clan. I think they spent a day on the case. They aren't the smartest people. Boomer baby, what's happening? He doesn't have any brains. I agree with it. Prob on disability. That I don't know. Yeah, it's really dumb. 100%. Thanks, fam. Appreciate that. What's up, Duchess? What county? What do you mean? Heard an 18-hour drive. Yeah, it's about that. What's up, Dolly Bear? Big Up says JLR does have a legit media press pass. Man, he bought that shit at the flea market. If you believe that, look, I know Santa Claus. It's just $50 an autograph. Cash App.
I got the Golden Gate Bridge in my backyard. Just saying.
Been showing videos of Idaho 4 today. I'm trying to tell you, today he did that. Happened in real time. In a little bit, I'm going to upload like a 30-second clip. It's just going to be, I have to figure out how to edit the license plate or whatever, or crop it out. I'll figure it out, but I'm going to upload it. So wrong to do that, people. Personal space. We have a guy around here that drives his scooter drunk as a skunk, and cops let him go every time. And I'm in Canada. Yeah. Cankles. Here, Cankles. They're everywhere. Epic name. He deleted his line. That's such a good name. The guy needs a check. Man. Look here, man.
Hey, Gina.
If he ends up going to the chain gang, man.
Oh, I love you, beautiful side.
Man, look here. It's easy to get touched in there. It really is. It's all fun. This internet shit's all fun and games until you fuck around.
Oh, they don't know.
And put yourself in a predicament where motherfuckers know people, and I'll say about that.
They don't know. You got much more freedom in prison than you do in county.
But I mean, I don't know about that, because it's hard to play crazy in court. It's just not that easy. They give you a test and shit. I tried to do that once.
But you wouldn't go through with it.
Yeah, it's hard to play that crazy role. They're gonna send a psychiatrist in to evaluate you, ask you a million questions, and they're gonna say, "Yep, you know the difference between right and wrong." What's up, Blanstrine? So yeah, man, but just to wrap it up, man, Huh? Well, what's up, Shandia? Yeah, man, the police, they did. That's the best news, though, man. I wish I could go into detail more about it. And there's even something else I'm leaving out, but
That's something I'm leaving out. Ain't even you know this part.
it ain't. I'm not even. You gotta respect people's privacy. But when the cops get there, they're pissed off because they're familiar with what is happening and who they're dealing with. Okay, that is good. And they already know who this dude is. Now that's like a 2 for 2. They don't want that shit over there where they're at. Um, Again, the Wells are not in Tennessee. Okay, the cat's out of the bag now, but they had to leave for work purposes.
Yeah.
Because the same tragedy pimp that went to visit the motel room, well, guess what? He got the dude fired, and it's hard to find work. Them people are up on beyond up on game, knowing what's going on. And look here, man. Look here, man. That's the best thing you could have in your corner. A pissed off cop that's with you, not against you. That's with you. Shit. You can't ask for nothing better than that. Yeah, I didn't see him in jail either there, Tina.
He ain't in jail.
But like I said, I mean, with all that being said, I don't know what else they did. I know they called his probation officer, which was the smartest thing. Look, that is a big. I'm telling you, they called his probation officer. Law enforcement did, not an internet person. That right there that's not the first time his PO has known about his tragedy pimp shenanigans. It's not the first time. It was the Murdaugh. I'm recalling back now. It was the Murdaugh case. This dude was bothering somebody in the Murdaugh case, like he was fucking obsessed. Okay, he was like peeking in the windows type shit, not leaving. Okay, they filed a police complaint on him, and at that, and I don't remember where the Murdaugh case was, but once again, this guy is outside of Florida. Again, you're on probation, state, federal, misdemeanor, felony. You have to get permission. Your rights are gone.
Hey, you know what? Maybe
You have to say, "Hey, PO, I gotta go tragedy pimp at the Murdaugh case. Am I allowed to go tragedy pimp? Yes, you can go." But they could also say, "No, no, 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 no. You're behind on your monthly payments. You didn't do your community service hours." Okay, whatever it is, yes or no. But what you can't do is, I'm not going to call him. I'm just going to go to Murdaugh case and just tragedy pimp. I mean, you could do that. You're rolling the dice with your own freedom. But if you fuck around out there, it's on you. It's on you. This is the second time now. Same shenanigans, people. Same shenanigans. But in the Murdaugh situation, it was a police report. He wasn't there. I don't remember the facts, but there's not a video of him doing it. Okay, none of those things. And whoever filed it, they didn't have a pissed off cop. Couple of cops helping them. You don't want to say? You want to add to it? They said there's something you ain't saying. You said.
Oh yeah, like I didn't even tell you yet.
Okay, so there's even more shit. There's even more shit. But hey, privacy, man. He put the video down. I bet he did. I bet he did. And I'm the Princess of Poland. If every investigative reporter, you're giving that guy a lot of credit. Listen, if you want that Santa Claus autograph, it's only $50. I can probably get a range for him to I could hook that up. Maybe a free I can get Miss Santa Claus in the photo too. He sure was Missouri country girl, like an idiot. What's up, Sayla? What's happening? I'm way behind on the chat. I just realized that. Come over my house, much in Devers. Exactly. Exactly.
It's funny. He'll
He got
travel
busted in
and
the
break
nose.
the law, but he's so scared to be out in public alone or like give his number to people or let anyone knows where he lives. He's like such a puss ass nigga until he wants to like go to a road trip and knock on the door and harass a lady who is home by herself.
Blank screen says the Murdoch family isn't the family to play with. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all that dude is a real timid dude in real life. He's really scary. Uh, he does that shit when the camera's on. You want to know what JLR looks like when there's conflict? Go to the Petito case.
He runs.
And when that dude was swinging at him, he shits his pants. He was doing that shit. He probably knew that Don was working. I don't know, but he probably did. He's only gonna mess with vulnerable people, women. He's not gonna be on that type of time with any type of man that will put it in his life. That dude will get dropped, and he's a string bean. That dude doesn't weigh nothing. You could blow, and he'd probably flop all over. He's really like a real timid mannequin-looking ass. He's scary like that. It is literally another person, another tragedy pimp. When the camera is on, it's one way, and the camera's off, it's a different way. And look, man, people play characters on the internet and all that, whatever. Do what you do, but it's just that it really irks me with these people that do this on true crime, and not even so much that, but the people who support these people who just think that they know the character of these people. It bothers me, man. I don't even know how to explain it. Pussycat, I don't think he has testicles. I think he has a mangina, like baby nuts, like smaller than grapes, shooting dog water. I hope since they know it all, they put. I hope since they know it all, they put P.O on him, or at least told him he would be arrested if. Oh, he's definitely can't. He'll get a trespassing charge if he even steps a foot on that property again. And the motherfucker thought he was slick. He didn't drive in the motel parking lot. He went to the company next door to it, parked there, and creeped around. And that's why when you see the video, if you've happened to see it yet, again, when I get home, I'll post a clip. But as he's walking up, recording, like walking towards the car, he was in another company's establishment. So I don't know what the police are doing, but they hopefully they walked over there and let the business owner know about it.
They probably got the video.
You know what I'm saying? Or maybe if anybody
have surveillance.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did. Yeah, Boomer Baby is correct. Because Boomer Baby says Deets put it out. It was creepy. So she's right on that, because when I got the call from Don this morning, I was like, trying to find it and stuff. And somebody, one of the moderators sent me the link to that. Yeah, yes, Kanko's absolutely right. It was super weird. It was very creepy. He wasn't talking. He was walking around. And at one point, like he circles a car and he's zooming in on the license plate. Then he pulls back and then he walks to the door and he knocks on it. There's no words. It wasn't, hey guys, we're over here, nothing. The only thing he said was, where's Summer? Did JLR leave that paper on the door?
No.
Negative. When you get a chance. That's a very, very good idea, Miss. I think that's a very good idea. Huh? How he handled himself today that proves the constant harassment, family and friends. Man, it's crazy. It is crazy. My cat has bigger nuts than JLR. He needs his parole revoked. That would take about 2 weeks, and something like that. Something like that. I don't think he'll ever go back there again. I could almost promise that. But I don't know. Look, all I can tell you is P.O was called. You know, who knows what that conversation was, but it wasn't good. They're pissed off. I could tell you. I could tell you what, man. Them people were mad. And look, on a positive note, TBI actually had a statement today as well, and they said they have not given up on Summer Wells. She's still missing. They will still do what they can to bring her home. They said that, and they also did a age progression photo. I posted it. I thought it looks pretty good. You know, these are these police artists are they're this is what they do, and this is on a federal level. You know, and I did talk to Don about it, see how he felt about it. He gave him a boost of confidence, let him know that they haven't forgotten about her. Let him know that it's good momentum any which way you think about it. We haven't heard anything from TBI from a long time now, people. So that is good. That is good. It could have just been a photo and then drop a couple lines on Twitter, but they're at least saying something, man. We'll take the positive. And then last night again when I was live, Fred, what's his name? Fred. The hell's his name? Huh? No, Fred Hill. Fred Hill. He got arrested for, it looks like, selling or distribution of meth and having a drug house. And I was wrong on the bond amount. It's
Wasn't it $250,000 or some shit?
Well, it said when it was highlighted, it came from Ziggy's Live. Don did the screenshot. Yeah. So she never has anything right. She can't even get a bone right. But I think it's $25,000. People, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money.
25,000 is a lot.
That's the cash amount they need.
Oh, that's the cash amount. That's what that's his 10%.
I believe so.
Okay, I was gonna say 25 grand total. Like that ain't a lot.
Hell yeah, it's a high bond. Yeah, it was. Don't let the tragedy pimps keep you from your house. The progression photo made Summer look older than 7. I mean, listen, there's a channel on YouTube and they do very good age progression photos. The woman's an artist. I've shared those as well. She did good photos as well. I don't know. I guess I can see what you're saying, but look, it's updated. It's a net positive in my view because TBI said something about the case. They said they have not forgot about her. Could it be just talk? Could it be that that their hand was forced because they've been so silent for all this time? Maybe all those things, but I'm going to look at it as a net positive and say there's hope. And when there's hope, you have to have faith. Total of 50,000. Okay, thank you, Susan. I pray that the Wells keep their whereabouts from now on themselves. Someone is going to get hurt. They not even on YouTube. I mean, the drama is going to get somebody hurt. No shade, she says. No shade taken. The Wells, they're not even on YouTube in weeks. And this is a situation with somebody who it's a verified harassment. The same person who went and knocked on where they're residing at this morning, it is the same person who, in a different state, once again drove from Florida. This is 2 different states, 2 different times, and got the man fired. At some point, and that's all over the internet. You ain't putting that on private, motherfucker. Sometimes the best tool you could have is somebody who's up on something, educated about the situation, and then emotional about it. And that would be the police officers that responded today. They knew about stuff, they were pissed off, and off the top, called the P.O. And that's police contact. That's police contact. That's another big no-no for probation. I don't know. I don't know, Mary. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't answer that for you. Boomer Baby. That is, they have their family channel. Don Wells Family Official. That's ran by Tim Mullins, and I've been trying to help him figure out how to go live. They have their own channels. This is called Can, and Don is Donnie Wells. I believe that you will see them go live by themselves on their own channel, which will be good soon. What's up, John? Long time no see. He absolutely does, Shandia, without a doubt. He made a post later this afternoon on his community page saying he was either or was on his way there. Me too, there, Kim. Me too. All right, man. I'm jumping off here, man. Just want to give y'all an update. And man, smash a like. There's only 52 likes. Come on, man. I'll give y'all the updates. But keep scrolling, keep looking, booking photos. It might be. I highly doubt you'll see anything tonight, even tomorrow or the next day. If something's going to happen, you'd have to understand how probation violations go, and it takes 2 weeks for the warrant to come back. That's just how it goes. Ask anybody who's violated probation. Who? Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna jump off here, y'all. I'm just giving y'all an update. 5 hours ago. No problem. All right, y'all. I'm gonna jump it off.